Uh, Hi, my name is Dana, and I was going to do a real quick final video of this thing. This is the Torii gate archway and the matching fencing that I made. And started out as just kind of a fun thing to do, originally with the big wood Torii gate in the back. And over the years, it's kind of evolved into this. Originally, was just going to put a fence across here to keep the dogs out of the delicate plants back here. We've got a lot of delicate plants, and you know, we got a younger dog who's just kind of full of energy and all the time and stuff. So we thought, well, we'll put up a temporary fence, and then we'll put up something. And it's just kind of evolved into this. And then I didn't want to put up. We've put a lot of work into the yard around here and stuff, and enjoy it. So I didn't want to put up just a normal fence. It just like bothered me. So I kind of took it to the next level and decided, well, I'll put this up, and then I'll just put some temporary fencing over here and leave the archway. And then I thought, well, I don't want to have some plain old like janky fencing setting up here, and I want to be able to see through it so you can be in there and still look out, your view unobstructed. And it just, something always felt wrong about the whole idea. So ultimately came up with this, and we're all very pleased with it. So I'll do a walk around and just kind of give you a quick view of what's going on and what's inside and how it all works. All right, thanks. Okay, so kind of walk up to it, and what you'll notice here, I just made some kind of, I just took some metal and fabricated some kind of a latch, nothing fancy, you know, and stuff like that, but just something to help kind of keep the door shut a little bit. And in the center of these circles of the gates over here, my mother was able to locate these kanji symbols from a guy, I believe it was Etsy. Yes, it was Etsy. And he cuts these out on a plasma table, does a wonderful job. And so we had different ideas about putting koi and, you know, all kinds of different ideas in these circles. But ultimately, this was the idea that clearly won out. It just totally matched. And with with a theme here on the wood gate in the back, which I'll show you here. So there's two ways in here. I need this fence to be functional, you know, to keep the dogs out, and I also needed it to be here but not here. I didn't want it to really be in the way. I wanted to be able to see over it and through it very easily without feeling confined. So the first way, obviously, you just come in here and you just flip the latch up, kind of clicks in like that and drops in, and the gates open up. And then here, if you want the gates locked open, you just kind of, made these little cheesy clips here, and they just kind of drop over the top like that, and that's how they do it. So that's pretty easy. And another one over here. You just kind of go like that, and there it is. Ta-da! And then the gates stay open for you. So the other way is to work my way over here without stepping on anything delicate. The other way is we've got our shed here. Okay, this is where I keep the lawnmower and stuff like that. Never mind the mess here. That's some extra dirt I had to dig out and just stuff for filling in doggo holes. But I'm gonna level all that out, whatever, get rid of it now, and then finally clean the side of the shed off. But anyway, so obviously I need to get in and out of here for functionability too. So that's where this came in. So what I did is I took some scrap steel I had, and here I just took some flat plates, took some extra, the leftovers of this I had, this 1/4-inch solid bar stock. So what I did is I just took a scrap piece of it and welded it straight to that, really, never mind the professional welding there, it's whatever, I don't care. So put a piece there and another piece down, and did the opposite down here, okay? So started with that one, hung it there to get the elevation I needed, and then up here, put this one in. So the whole gate just kind of swings on itself. And then I welded these two panels together. And so to get in here temporarily, at least, it seems to be working pretty good. So I don't know, maybe I'll put a drop chain on it. You just lift these out, and the gate just swings nice and open, and that's that. And then it kind of does this routine here, leans up against the greenhouse, And you can see that I now have plenty of access to get in and out. So that part of the fence here is still staked down and solid with the rest of the system. And this one just swings in and out, so I can still get in and easily get to my stuff. Now, I don't know, actually it should be able to go that way too once I get the dirt pile out of there, but you know, mostly the idea was that it just is able to come out here, and that's plenty of room to get out. So there's that. Okay, so put this back together here. Ta-da! Okay, so basically what we've got in here is just some random plants. I mean, like I said, the whole thing was an Asian themed thing, but only just parts of it. It's mainly a shade garden is what it is, but we just got a little bit of a twist to it. And the Torii gate really kind of added to that. And you can see I dog-legged the panels. I didn't want a straight line fence, so I dog-legged some of these panels as it goes around. So as you walk around through here, that's some of my old janky junk I love having around. We needed something here by this tree, but you can't plant anything because of the roots. So, yeah, that works. Cool. I like old stuff. And we do have a drip watering system in here, so it's all pretty self-servicing back here. And this was a beautiful fountain that came up here with my mother, and her and her husband got this. These little guys are funny. A couple little dancing frogs. Anyway, so this, I love this piece. It's actually a fountain, and I'll probably, if I can ever get the motivation and wherewithal to do this, I need to dig a trench to run power out here to run this pump on this. And boy, I'm mentally working on that one. So, because I got to come, in order to do it, I have to run power from way over there by the deck on the back, all the way across over there, through the greenhouse, and then come out over here somehow or somewhere and make it all the way over here. So yeah, anyway. So we've got, you know, all kinds of different maidenhair ferns and hostas, and we've got there's all kinds of hostas and stuff coming. We definitely like to leave it kind of natural back here. You got columbines and bleeding hearts, and back behind there is a little Asian fern, which is really cool. And a dragon tail fern, I think is what that is. So, and yeah, and then up here on the deck, we got a few little things around here, but it's just a neat place to sit. So as you sit on the deck, you get this kind of a view, and this is what we really enjoy. It's just kind of sitting out underneath there, and when this tree above us up here blooms, it's a lilac tree, it just goes crazy, and the scent is just fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So in the end, it worked out pretty good. The pathway was made out of extra concrete chunks that were ripped out when I did the addition on the house. Just repurposed it into this, and let the algae grow or moss grow on it. It worked out pretty cool. But the final piece of the whole puzzle will be these. You'll see these circles here, and these do not have kanjis in them yet. We've ordered those kanjis, and they'll all be different things. They'll all say different things. The two that are in the gateways, this kanji says garden. And I did mention something about this. This one up on the wood Torii gate right here, I made out of solid copper wire. I stripped back and made barbed wire out of it. And this was a memorial to World War II internment camps, is why I built this. And that kanji says peace, which is kind of an oxymoron, being it's made out of barbed wire, but that's because the idea was about the internment camps. So yeah, bad moment in history, but we got to remember history so we don't screw it up and do it again. So once I get these, once I get the other kanjis in, I can bring the welder down here and tack them all in. And I believe this project will be complete at that point, outside of continuing to plant and nurture this area and really, get it finalized, the whole area. And I don't know, it's probably never going to be done, but you never know. And then of course all that stuff over there, that's my junk pile, tires for planter beds and stuff and whatnot. But hey, we live here too, right? It's not a Better Homes and Garden, so. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. This is the final project minus the kanjis, and I'm pretty happy with it. And it definitely works. The doggos sit out here we don't let them in, so they sit out here, and then when they're being good, we bring them up on the back deck and everybody's happy. We can sit and relax. But during the day when they're chasing squirrels, they can't get back here and tear the whole place up. All right, so with that, thank you much.